Good evening. Time has no holiday, dreams have no expiry date. Welcome to BMC News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers. I am Jessila Mujib joining you with the daily news updates. News headlines. His Majesty the King returned to Bahrain following participation in the 44th GCC Summit. The Electricity and Water Authority launched national program Kafa'a. Bahrain UAE Media Corporation discussed. His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad met top sports achievers. Sheikha Dua bint Khalid won the second place in Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week's Global Digital Art Competition. News in detail. His Majesty the King returned to Bahrain following participation in the 44th GCC Summit. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa returned to Bahrain following visit to the state of Qatar, where he led the kingdom's delegation to the 44th session of the summit of the GCC Supreme Council held in Doha. Upon arrival, His Majesty the King was welcomed by His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, members of the royal family and senior officials. On departing Qatar, His Majesty the King sent a cable to His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, the Amir of the state of Qatar. His Majesty King Hamad expressed utmost thanks and gratitude to His Highness Sheikh Tamim for the warm welcome and hospitality accorded to him, reflecting the depth of the solid fraternal relations between the two countries and their people. His Majesty the King also thanked the Amir of Qatar on his efforts while presiding over the summit. The Electricity and Water Authority launched its national program Kafa'a. Kamal bin Ahmad Mohammed, President of the Electricity and Water Authority, affirmed the authority's commitment to implementing its strategic plans to increase energy efficiency and reduce electricity consumption in line with national efforts to achieve net zero by 2060. He affirmed that following the approval of the cabinet chaired by His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, the national program Kafa'a will be launched to reduce electricity consumption in buildings in private and public sectors in the kingdom. The President said that Electricity and Water Authority is prepared to launch the Kafa program in cooperation with energy service companies to increase efficiency of energy consumption in government buildings. Bahrain UAE Media Corporation discussed. Dr. Ramzan bin Abdullah Al Noemi, the Information Minister, received Mohammed Suleiman Abdulaziz Al Mullah, the CEO of Dubai Media Incorporated (DMI), and Salam Bel Yuha, CEO of the Media Content Sector at DMI. The Minister of Information commented the historic ties between Bahrain and the UAE and their people and the ongoing development of cooperation between the two countries in multiple disciplines. The Minister of Information praised the role of DMI in offering competitive and high-quality media services and affirmed keenness on cooperation and exchange of expertise. His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad met top sports achievers. His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, Supreme Council for Youth and Sports First Deputy Chairman, General Sports Authority Chairman, and Bahrain Olympic Committee President, received top sports achievers in recent tournaments. His Highness Sheikh Khalid affirmed that Bahrain has supported the sports sector, providing all necessary means to enable sports teams competing under the name of Team Bahrain to achieve victories and podiums in international events. Sheikha Dua bint Khalid won the second place in Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week's Global Digital Art Competition. Sheikha Dua bint Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, member of the National Council for Arts, won the second place in the Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week's Global Digital Art Competition. The competition, which aimed at harnessing the power of visual creativity to raise awareness about climate change and sustainable solutions, received entries from hundreds of artists from around the world. Her Royal Highness Princess Sabika bint Ibrahim Al Khalifa, wife of His Majesty the King and President of the Supreme Council for Women, sent a cable of congratulations to Sheikha Dua on winning second place in the Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week's Global Digital Art Competition. Now it's time for a short commercial break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahla. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back. Bahrain to host Ironman 70.3 Middle Eastern Championship. Preparations are in full swing to hold the Ironman 17.3 Middle Eastern Championship, set to be hosted by the Kingdom on Thursday and Friday. The event organizing committee will today hold a press conference to reveal details of the much-awaited championship. Ironman 70.3 Bahrain will feature a race for children, Iron Kids, which will be held on Thursday, while the main race will take place on Friday. The organizing committee is keen to provide all information to the participants and introduce them to the routes for all the races, namely swimming, running and cycling. An expo held on the sidelines of Ironman 70.3 Bahrain is already open to the public. Riyadh season launched activities of Riyadh Motor Show 2023. The activities of the Riyadh Motor Show 2023 were launched on Tuesday in the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh as part of the Riyadh season, with participation of more than 50 leading companies in the automotive industry. The motor show this year includes new vehicle models for the first time in the region, realizing its objective to showcase the latest in the automotive industry and provide the opportunity for companies to communicate and introduce their products, Saudi press agency reported. The first day of the motor show witnessed a large audience turnout, especially for the outdoor activities of the motor show, which included four-wheel drive and off-road vehicle displays, go-kart racing, tracks and vehicle driving experiences, in addition to offering the visitors the experience of driving their dream vehicles and areas designated for children. 44th GCC Summit issued Doha Declaration. The 44th session of the Supreme Council of the Gulf Cooperation Council issued the Doha Declaration. The declaration asserted the support of the GCC states for the Palestinian people and alleviating the suffering of the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip. It urged the international community to take action to achieve a ceasefire and protect Palestinian civilians. It also expressed concern about the escalating manifestations of racism and hatred against Arabs and Muslims in several countries, as well as the alarming spread of anti-Islamic discourse. Buildings evacuated as quake rattled Philippine capital. Workers, residents and students evacuated buildings in the Philippine capital Manila on Tuesday after an earthquake of magnitude 5.9 struck off the main Luzon Island, according to the state seismology agency and images carried by media. It recorded the offshore earthquake at magnitude 5.9 with a depth of 79 kilometers. Its epicenter was around 130 kilometers from the capital region. Now news from India. Cyclone Misong weakens into depression, nearly 40 lakh people affected. Cyclonic storm, after leaving a trail of destruction, weakened into a depression over central coastal Andhra Pradesh as it crossed the coast on Tuesday. The storm damaged 770 kilometer roads, uprooted 35 trees and killed 3 livestock among others. According to data shared by the Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister's Office, nearly 40 lakh people from 194 villages and 2 towns were affected by cyclone impact, including the inundation of 25 villages. The India Meteorological Department in its recent bulletin said that the cyclonic storm weakened into a deep depression lying centered at about 100 km northwest of Bapatla and 50 km southeast of Khammam. After crossing the coast of neighbouring Andhra Pradesh, the southern district of Odisha were on alert on Tuesday night as the intensity of rains increased as an impact of the storm. Meanwhile, the aftermath of cyclone Mishang has left Chennai devastated, with 12 casualties reported in the rain-related incidents. As 72 hours have passed since the rain stopped, several streets in South Chennai remain submerged, leaving thousands of residents stranded without essentials and power. Boats have been deployed to rescue the elderly and children stuck in different apartments located in the affected stretches. With this, we come to the end of today's news. This is Jessila Mujib signing off. Good night.